blah 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 blah. Hey guys, welcome back to KSG, and today I'm going to show you a different way to install Pokemon Go. My last video showed you how to install it using BlueStacks. Now some people found this a bit complicated to follow. It was very involved in getting the game set up and ready so you can spoof the location. I found there is now a much simpler way. It's called NOX. So the version we're going to download, it already has Pokemon Go pre-installed, so you don't need a separate APK file to do that. So what we're going to do here is just show you very quickly how easy it is to install, and again you can still spoof your location to get all the pokestops etc that you need. Right, so first thing we're going to do here, so the first thing we're going to do is go straight to the website here. I'm in no way affiliated with this website whatsoever. Like I said, it's the one which has the Pokemon Go pre-installed. It's the official NOX player here. So if you can see up the top here, here's the link. What I'll do, I'll put that in my description. So before, first things first, as always, pause the video, download this file here, and we can continue from there. Okay, so I've already downloaded the file here, so what I'm just going to do is just quickly just install the file for you. So again, it's very simple. We're just going to click install, wait for it to install. Literally probably take a couple of minutes to do. So just currently waiting for that to happen. Okay, it's nearly there. Okay, so once it's finished downloading and installing, click on start up here, and what it's going to do here is just load NOX for you. So just waiting for that to happen. Okay, so it's setting up NOX here for the first time. Again, it probably takes slightly longer to do first time. Okay, but we're pretty much done. Nice and simple to set it up. Probably takes another 5 minutes just to play about with the settings. But the good thing about this is, unlike BlueStacks where you've got to jump and teleport to location to location, you can still do this in NOX, but it gives you the option here to walk real time in the map using the W, A, S and D keys. And I'll show you that once it's all been set up, how easy it is. Okay, so the NOX App Player is now up and running, so we've got to gain root access to it. So the first thing we need to do is click up here on the settings tab here and literally click gain root, simple as that. Go down here to advanced. What I'm just going to do, just for the PC, we're just going to put the volume performance setting there to high, and click save changes. Okay, and what I want to do now is just restart. Okay, so as it's the first time we're using NOX Play here, so we've just got to add the Google account as you would on your normal phone here. So with NOX, if you click on the bottom right hand side into the settings and scroll down to add account. Okay, so you can either use your existing one, which I'm going to do here, or create a brand new one just for use for your new NOX account here. So I'm just going to go ahead. Okay, so I'm just going to sign in with my email address here. I'm just going to pause the video and skip forward for you. Okay, so that's just signing in to my Google account. What I just want to do here is just unselect both of these and go to continue. Right, so I'm now signed in. So to get back to the main screen, just double tap the escape key. Right, so now we're signed into a Google account. We locate the Google Store icon up here. Oh, let's try that again. So locate the Google Store icon up here. And the first thing we're going to have to need is Latitude. So it's just your fake GPS itinerary. So again, we're just going to install that. It's nice and small, nice and easy. So that's done. And secondly, if we delete this, and we need Google Maps. So again, install it on here. Again, depending on your internet connection, it might take a while to do, but we're only talking minutes, so it's going to let that continue on with what it needs to do. Okay, so that has now installed Google Maps. So just exit back out. Okay, so the two icons appear on your little NOX desktop on the app player here. The next file we're going to download is called Xposed Installer, and again check the description at the bottom there. That will have the link directly to the APK file you need. So I've already downloaded it, so what I'm going to do is just click on it here, and that has installed. So we go back Okay, so it automatically launches it. So what we need to do from here is just update the framework. So again, it's just saying it's got root access, which we know we're happy about, we need it. Right, so you've got to click on the install update button here. Okay, this takes seconds to do itself. So again, just allow super user access to that. Okay, when it says do you want to reboot now, do not click OK. So we've got to count, so there's still a few things we need to do. If you click OK straight away, it will restart and we can't continue, so it's just a waste of time, so remember that. But what we do need to do is click on the soft reboot. Okay, so just click that. Are you sure? Of course we're sure. It's just going to run through that, so it's going to pause the video while it does that. No need, because it's so fast. Okay, so it's now soft reset itself, so we just got to go back inside Xposed Installer, and what we're looking for firstly is just to make sure that the framework has been updated. So if you remember, below this some red text, now we've updated and installed, it's gone, so we just need to pop into here is the download section. Okay, and what we need to do is click on the magnifying glass, and what we're going to search for, it's called mock location. Okay, so it's the first one here, so we're just going to, okay, so install it. What you got to do is just right click on the screen here, and that's going to take us to our version download. So we want 1.4, that's the latest as of today, so just clicking that, waiting for that to install. Install that, again, very quickly done, so that's that part done for you. Okay, so now it's installed our program we needed. What we need to do one last time, if we click on the Xposed Installer, go down to modules, and what we need to do with the mock locations that we've just downloaded, if you make sure there's a tick here. So currently there's no tick, so all we've got to do is pop in a tick there. Okay, so we've added a tick there, so what we're going to do, just exit out of here. Either you can press Control and 8, or right, what you notice here, you've got the right hand side of the tools there to restart Android. All we need to do is click on this one. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So this is going to restart, update what we've just done. Okay, so that has now reset itself. So what we're going to do is install Pokemon Go. So what we can do, again, two ways you can do this is in the link at the bottom will be the Pokemon Go, the latest version. So go ahead, download that onto your PC. So I've already downloaded it. So off screen here, I'm just going to drag it onto our NOX player, and again, it's just going to open up a little folder here. So we click OK to that, and right at the bottom here, you've got the Pokemon Go app. So we're just waiting for that to load at the moment. And again, scroll down and click install. Okay, so we're just going to wait for that to install. Okay, so that's done. So what we need to do one final time, just exit out of there, is click on the Xposed Installer. Okay, once inside, if we click on modules again, and what we need to do is click on the mock locations app. Now up here it's going to be pre-ticked, so what we've got to do, it's basically saying allow all apps to access this. We don't want that, so we're just going to untick there, and we're going to add the app. So scroll down to where we installed Pokemon Go, so this is giving sole access to Pokemon Go, so that's done. So we just want to exit out of here and exit again. What we need to do is just allow developer mode, firstly to allow us access to run the app, but more importantly it allows the mock locations to happen. So what you need to do is click on, again on the settings here on the right hand side in the bottom here, scroll all the way down, so about tablet, which is here, so we click that and scroll down to the build number. So what we've got to do is just click that a dozen or so times, and it says we're now a developer. So this has now given us a new option which wasn't there before, so the developer option. So simply click on that, and what we're looking for is allow mock location. So just simply click that, exit back again. Okay, so we're now all set up. So before we run Pokemon Go, what we're going to do is run our mock location. So again, on the right hand side you have these little tabs, and it's the fourth one down here, virtual location, or press Control and 3. So we're going to let that load. Its default is Sydney, so what we're going to do is just scroll out here and let's just find a place that we like the look of. So let's just try over here, zoom in a bit. Okay, so let's just try this town here. Let's go for a seafront view, and what I like to view the satellite here. So just click on the little satellite tab up here. Okay, as I know this area, what I'm going to do right here, it's going to transport me next to 3 pokestops, and 9 times out of 10 they always have lore modules in, so it's just a good place to start to show you off. So just double click wherever you want to go. It doesn't have to be here, but scroll down here. Okay, so once it's selected, if we go down here, there's a little button which says OK. So we click that, and that's going to put our fake location onto Pokemon Go, onto the system. What I will do is just give you the latitude and longitude of the exact location. Like I said, you're in the middle of 3 Pokestops. They always have lore modules in. So if you want to be exactly where I am here, it's a great place. And what I'll do, in the description, I'll put the link to the latitude and longitude. Up here is where you put the latitude, and up here is where you put the longitude. Click search and it will find it for you. Okay, so if we're happy with that location, just click OK. What we can do is just minimize that. Now what we're going to do here is we can finally launch Pokemon Go. So click on the icon here, and what it does, it launches into a nice little separate window. You can also resize it as well. You can do quite a lot of things. So this is why I probably prefer this over BlueStacks. It's nice and simple. Setup takes about 5 minutes, if that. Okay, so once that's loaded, what I'm going to do here is just sign into my Google account with my Pokemon Go. So we just click on, okay, so once it's loaded, what it's going to ask you to do is just sign into your Google account here. So I'm just going to wait for that to happen. Okay, so now we're in the game, and as I said earlier, the location I give you puts you dead in the centre of 3 Pokestops, and always with lore modules on. What we have up here is your key to walk about the place. So it's simple as this. So I'm walking. So let's just get a few Pokestops at the moment. So just spin that and grab that. What you can do, if we see here, currently we're going to move 6 meters a second average to a bike, but what you can do is move the E button and it just scrolls through the options here. So the first one, you've got walking, you've got the bike, you've got a motorbike, a car, a train and an aeroplane. Okay, what we're going to do, because the new updates that Pokemon brought, if you exceed a certain mile an hour, i.e. I think it's 14. So with the car, when you move, a pop-up's going to come just asking if you're a passenger. I just like to avoid that, so I'm just going to stick with the 10 mile an hour. Okay, so that is pretty much it. So let's get a few Pokestops. What you will notice when you go ahead and start your first battle, let's just show you ever so quickly, you'll get this screen. So it looks a bit odd. What we need to do is we don't have a camera here, so it gets a bit funny. So what you can do is just turn off the augmented reality. So click yes, and this would do here. So let's just, that's rubbish. Let's see if we can catch this guy to show you exactly how it works. Nice and easy. So we should get him, no problem. No, which we haven't. Never mind, so we're just running here. That's pretty much it. So what I'll do as well, I will make another tutorial about how to hatch an egg. I've already done one with BlueStacks, but again, I much prefer NOX. So if you guys are interested, stick it in the comments. I'm happy to do that for you. So that's it. So any issues, any problems, put them in the comments. I'll happily get back to you. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Cheers guys, bye.